Introducing the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor.fm, and many more. The Open Palm Podcast, where the host engages his listeners with inspirational messages, motivating themes, and thought-provoking ideas. Topics include: make more mistakes, how much is your value, don't get right, get going, learning to let go, excellence is a habit, and more. Binge listen today. Subscribe today. It's getting excellent ratings. That's the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. You can also find it on YouTube. Make sure you share it with your social networks and connect on Twitter and Instagram at Jerome Shaw. That's the Open Palm Podcast with Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms. Go listen, download, and subscribe now.
My friend, today is such a special day. It is a wonderful day today, and this is a wonderful episode because this episode marks 500. 500 episodes here on The Open Palm, my friend. If you are just encountering this for the first time, welcome. And if you have been here for a long time, welcome. Welcome back, and thank you so much for listening. This is a big shout out to you for riding with me, riding the wave of positivity, peace, and just projecting this good energy that we've been projecting and reflecting, right? And so many wonderful people we've been connecting and just really vibing with, really gelling with, and really just experiencing life with. All these topics that we've been talking about together, and this collective energy that I've been feeling. Oh man, what a ride, what a wave, and all the ripples that we've been sending out into the cosmos, this eternal energy that just keeps on going and going. Thank you to you. Thank you to you, you wonderful light being, you listener, who have been listening, for however long. And I just really want to send this as gratitude and appreciation for you. Gratitude is the great attitude, as someone told me today, a kind soul. We had an interview earlier, and I gotta tell you, celebrate your wins. Congratulate yourself. Pat yourself on the back for getting this far. One person, they told me that the only reason you should look back is to see how far you came. Well, looking back, I remember 2018, July, I think it was July 29th or around there, 2018. 2 years ago, I started this podcast, and it wasn't as ambitious as it grew today. It was just an idea. It just came from somebody, a good friend in the office, letting me know that, hey, there's this platform you can put your voice out on and, put some more good energy into the world. If you had a podcast, I'd listen to it. It's so easy. You can do it in the palm of your hand. And that very day, I went into the grocery store parking lot in Austin, Texas, and I put out my very first episode. It was called Harmony and Discord. And the idea came from a video game, of all places, from a video game called Jade Empire, created from the same people who were responsible for other games like Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, BioWare. Yeah, so, oh my goodness, and just listening to that first episode, I see how far I've come. I see. That first episode, I was reading off of a piece of paper. I was just riffing it. I was just winging it, really. I didn't even know, what to talk about. What to talk about. I just talked about harmony and discord, the way of the open palm and the way of the closed fist. And it was just an idea. It was just something I thought about. What do you want to experience in life? If everything is on the same coin, then in this duality, which consciousness do you want to experience? Do you want to experience all that life has to offer? So when I think of positive and negative, good and evil, or, all these things, I think of just putting out the energy that I want to receive and putting out the energy that I wish to see in the world, being the change like Mahatma Gandhi. So I just thank you for being along this journey with me, and we will continue. We will keep shining. We're not stopping here. This is not the end. This is not the end for me. I know it's not the end for you. And you who are listening, whenever you are listening, you could be listening to this very episode a year from now, 2 years from now, who knows when, because I want to keep putting out this energy to the world, because there's so many lives that we can touch at the touch of a button. Technology is at a point where, it's the way that we use it. By itself alone, it's just neutral, but however we choose to use it as human beings, we will have that effect on the world. So it is your choice. What effect do you want to have on the world? And do you want to have an effect on the world? Whatever you tune into, you turn into, right? So I thank you so much from the top of my heart. Thank you for tuning into this podcast. Thank you for being wonderful. Thank you for being you, spreading your love, your light, your good energy. And thank you for sharing these episodes. If you ever have passed this message along and paid this forward to any of your friends or any of your family, I thank you so much, because these energies are streamed through, this consciousness from the collective, it's streamed through, just being a channel, allowing ourselves to be that conduit to, just as we give, we receive, just as we receive, we must give. Don't allow that dam to stop the river from flowing, right? Let that energy flow, let it go, let it flow, let it grow, and let it glow, my friend. Let your light glow, let your light shine, and continue to kindle that flame. Keep that passion, that fire burning, and continue your yearning for learning, always expanding, ever expanding your consciousness, your mind, and deprogramming and reprogramming that subconscious for light living, So continue to strive and continue to thrive and not just survive, my friend. We did not just incarnate here to survive. We came here to thrive. We came here because we have a purpose. And just like one of my good friends said, you are here for purpose, on purpose. It's time for you to find that purpose and have a purpose-driven life, my friend. So thank you. I can't say that enough. I really just do appreciate you for listening, for being here and sharing this moment with me. Episode 500 of The Open Palm right here in San Antonio, Texas. The open palm means harmony with the world, understanding our place in the world, using our skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. And definitely share this with a friend, share this with anybody who you think needs to hear this, and just continue to support. I really just do. Just sending you love, sending you so much love. And if you feel compelled to support in another way, it is much appreciated. Consider going to anchor.fm/jshaw. Clicking that support link there has been much appreciated. And always have to shout out the supporters of the podcast. You are the lifeblood. You keep it pumping. And, thank you so much for continuing to send in donations and contribute to this as we're putting this energy out on this platform. Check out the new book on Amazon. That is Finding Inner Peace by Jerome Shaw, a guide to the wisdom within. I'll leave the link in the show notes in this podcast description so you can check that out. And definitely have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Stay blessed and take care, my friend. Hey there, my friend. So you've heard about Anchor, but do you know why it's the easiest way to make a podcast? Well, first off, it's free. It allows you to use creation tools that let you record your podcast right from your phone or computer. It also distributes your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more platforms. You can even make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. It's everything you need in one place. Download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Can't wait to hear yours. Let's see what you have to offer the world.